In a rare, emotionally charged moment on the Kardashians, Kendall Jenner peeled back the layers of her complicated relationship with her father, Caitlyn Jenner, admitting that despite her deep love and respect for her, their opposing views often lead to tension. During the October 30th episode, Kendall, 29, joined Caitlyn, 76, and the rest of the Kardashian Jenner clan for a farewell dinner at their longtime Hidden Hills estate, Dorado Meadow. It was a bittersweet reunion, and for viewers, a candid glimpse into how father and daughter navigate their bond years after Caitlyn's public transition and political controversies. In the scene, the family gathered to reminisce about their memories in the home that once stood as the heart of keeping up with the Kardashians. As conversations flowed, Caitlyn began discussing the recent wildfires near Malibu, confidently assuring everyone that her home was secure and that she would sit outside with a hose rather than evacuate. That comment, while seemingly casual, triggered a reflective response from Kendall. In a confessional, she confessed that maintaining harmony with Caitlyn isn't always easy. "I have to compartmentalize my relationship with my dad because I love her," Kendall explained. "She's my dad. We have a good relationship. But sometimes I get frustrated with her because we just have completely different views on things." It was a rare moment of vulnerability from Kendall, who has often kept her private feelings about Caitlyn out of the public eye. Despite their ideological rifts, particularly in light of Caitlyn's outspoken conservative stance and her brief 2021 run for California governor, Kendall emphasized that compassion remains at the center of their relationship. "Other than that, I always want to include her," she said softly. "I know she doesn't have a lot outside of her family, and I think that she gets lonely. You don't ever want someone to be sad, especially your dad, someone you love and care about." Her words revealed a mature understanding of the complexities that come with family differences, a dynamic many viewers could relate to. For fans of the Kardashian-Jenner saga, Caitlyn's presence at the family's farewell dinner was a poignant surprise. It marked her first appearance on the Kardashians since its move to Hulu, and the first time in years that Kris Jenner, 69, and Caitlyn shared screen time in a family setting. "Your dad and I bought this house many years ago," Kris told the group, visibly emotional. "And I think one person isn't here that should be here to say goodbye with us." Moments later, Caitlyn walked in, stunning everyone at the table. Kris admitted that inviting her ex wasn't an easy decision, given their turbulent history following Caitlyn's transition and public comments about their marriage. "It was difficult," Kris confessed. "But this house holds so many memories, and it just wouldn't feel right without Caitlyn." The dinner served as more than just a farewell to a home. It was a quiet gesture of healing. For Caitlyn, who has lived somewhat apart from the Kardashian spotlight in recent years, the moment seemed to symbolize a tentative reconnection. "I've been through so much with this family," Caitlyn said at the table. "We've had our ups and downs, but I'll always be proud of what we built together." This house was part of that foundation. The rest of the family, including Khloe, Kourtney, Kim, and Kendall, joined hands in a circle, united in gratitude and nostalgia. It was an image of unity that felt both familiar and fragile, acknowledging that while time may have strained relationships, love still bridges the gaps. Kendall, the only Jenner sibling who maintains a relatively private life compared to her sisters, has often walked the line between family loyalty and personal boundaries. While she avoids direct political commentary, her lifestyle and worldview often contrast with Caitlyn's outspoken conservatism. Caitlyn, who ran as a Republican in California's 2021 gubernatorial recall election, has made headlines for her polarizing stances on social issues, including LGBTQ+ rights and women's equality, positions that have occasionally clashed with her own children's more progressive views. Kendall's approach, however, has always been rooted in quiet understanding rather than confrontation. "She's still my dad," Kendall reiterated in her confessional. "That's never going to change. But it's okay to disagree. It's okay to love someone and not see eye to eye on everything." What struck fans most about the episode wasn't conflict, but compassion. Kendall's words highlighted a broader message about the power of acceptance in families that don't always align perfectly. "Family is complicated," one viewer commented on social media after the episode aired. But Kendall showed that love doesn't mean blind agreement. it means showing up anyway. Others praise the Kardashians for allowing such raw, emotional honesty on screen, especially in a family often associated with glamour and image. Seeing Kendall speak openly about Caitlyn like that, it was real, another fan wrote. It's something we don't usually get from this family, and it made them feel human again. As the Kardashians continues its run, this episode may signal a new era for the family, one focused less on drama and more on reconciliation. For Caitlyn, it was a return to familiar faces and memories. For Kendall, it was another step in navigating adulthood while honoring the love that ties her to her dad. Whether or not the two see eye to eye politically or personally, Kendall's comments underscored a universal truth. Sometimes love isn't about agreement. It's about endurance. Even when it's hard, she said near the episode's end, you have to remember what really matters, family. And with that, the Jenner Kardashian legacy continues, not just as a story of fame, but of forgiveness,